welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Reaper's March. We are in the Mages Guild of Rolka, a Kashid city roughly in the middle of this area. Last time we cleared up the Fighters Guild quest and, the entire Fighters Guild quest line. And got ourselves a great sword. Now, normally I would not keep such a sword, but I did. And not only that, seeing as I'm low in the other ranges of weapon usage, I decided to make an axe, so a one-handed weapon, as well as a bow. The axe I did not manage to completely level up to legendary. Now, I could have waited with this, seeing as I'm only one blacksmithing tier away from basically perfecting this, but because of that fact was why I decided to make them now. Because, honestly, I doubt it's going to make that much difference, the top tier and the next level there under in blacksmithing. So, at the first given opportunity, I'm going to make the axe legendary and obviously make a shield. I've not done that just yet. But, yeah, that's basically so that I basically had the means to level up in those situations. You'll also notice that despite me making stuff, my inventory space is greater. That is because I have visited a bank here in Rolka and have deposited basically anything that I could, including most of my gold. So there is now 999,999 septims in the bank, plus some Tilbar stones and some alliance points. Not really all that important, but, you know, they're there. Right. So, the Mages Guild. We are to speak to Valaste. Now, the Mages Guild's questline have been on about acquiring books from the Shivering Isles, aka the realm of the mad god Qa'Rajh. Now, we have been aided by Archmage Sheldor in the task, but the readings seem to have done a number on Valaste, more and more each time. And even Qa'Rajh himself sort of hinted at that Valaste is pushing herself too hard. So I kind of have a bad feeling about where this is going, but I don't want to call it out in case that is not the case, because I am all too pleased to be surprised and excited. But I'm just saying that this is how I think the story will turn out. Now, I don't know what exactly is going to happen, but I feel like, knowing Qa'Rajh, Valaste is likely going to be turned into a book or something, like something that holds the books, because now she has read all that much, so now she can hold books for the rest of her quote-unquote life. Or something along those lines. Anyway, let's see how it goes.
Adept, Shalador must have found you. Very glad to see you again. I've translated the final book and we're ready to monkey rum butter.
What? Monkey rum butter? Valaste, you've gotten even worse.
No, I'm just very tired. Thanks to Shalador, we were able to decipher the deeper ritual hidden within the tomes as a set. He's ready and waiting. Together you'll perform the ritual that will perform like a dancing midget.
Ah, So that's how it's going to be. Basically, Qa'Rajh is pulling an old trick on her, which is like, okay, you can read my books, but at the cost of your own sanity. Question is she going to be hostile at the end of this or just a babbling buffoon? Oh boy, you need to rest.
Just focus on the task at hand. I've prepared the ritual space, as you can see. Here are the books. Take them and place them on the pillars of light around the hall. They'll focus the power of the books for the Archmage.
If you insist.
I'll be able to rest soon enough, Adept. Shalador is the only reason I was able to finish. His enthusiasm and energy sustained me through this difficult trial.
You seem even worse than the last time you spoke.
Please, Adept, I'm going to be fine. As I said, translation of the books has taken a considerable toll. I'm exhausted, but it will be worth it. The Sanctuary will save so many lives and give us all a chance to work in peace.
Yes, so the greater mission for the Mages Guild is to create a sanctuary so that the war between the factions will not affect the mages. So that they can basically retreat and be like, nah, we'll come back once it's safe. And like the sticking monks, really. I hope there is a method to any of this that's just books. Doesn't seem to be. But let's see how it goes.
Ah, the ebb and swell of Magicka. How I missed this.
Wow.
We've done it. We're finally ready to take back my island.
What's the plan?
I'll use the combined powers of the books and wrench the isle back to Tamriel. Qa'Rajh has lost, Adept. We're almost there.
So we know that while Shalador, because Skyrim is set that many years after, so we know that Shalador, at least according to the lore in Skyrim, didn't go insane. Albeit he was eccentric, but then again, many Nords consider magic as a sort of elf thing. So a Nord that's really good at magic, obviously he's got to get ostracized inside of Skyrim quite a bit. But what can we expect on the island?
It's a lush place, gorgeous and vibrant. We have guild members poised across Tamriel, ready to join us there. It will be the perfect place for the guild to study in peace. It will be glorious.
So he is basically tunnel vision focused on this thing. Shalador, Alasta is not well.
I know. She's very tired, even worse than before. But she's done masterful work in translating these books. And I'm sure she'll be an asset once we reach the island. She'll have plenty of time to rest soon enough.
She's exhausted and speaking strange.
I suppose she has been garbling her words a bit. I just assumed that it was due to mortal frailty. I sometimes forget how fragile you are. We will watch over her together, my friend.
But the trials are over, right?
I believe so. I'm sure you're as sick of the Mad God's games as I am. Now come, I will perform the ritual and open a portal to our new home.
Well, I wasn't exactly fond of them to begin with, but...
Stones, attend me!
I'm gonna stand way back here.
Now, I reclaim what was taken from me. Eyevea, hear my call! Something is wrong. I sense. Adept, the lost, follow me!
I really wish Valasta didn't. Originally an island in the Somerset archipelago, Eyevea disappeared from Tamriel thousands of years ago, spirited away by Qa'Rajh into his realm of the Shivering Isles. Oh boy! Yep, those are outdoor constructions. Balasta is with us, but... Okay, a way shrine. Is this a golden saint? Looks like it, but... You know, we gotta check the perimeter first before we do anything. Yeah, that's a seducer, so that is a golden saint. That is what I would expect to be facing. I don't know what that is. Don't really want to know.
Damn me for a fool! Why did I trust that madman?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Look at this place. The island is overrun with Daedra. Qa'Rajh has given us the apple, but it's riddled with worms.
What do we do?
There's a grand hall in the center of the island. We'll be able to survey the situation better from that vantage point. You and Velast make your way up this path. I'll meet you there.
Alright, see you there. Oh. Oh yeah, that's a Daedra. Bit smoldy, but... Hold on. I wasn't born yesterday. No! No! I wanted to jump! Jump. Like he said he would. Don't be so alarmed by that. Sure. Oh. You're not treasure! Oh yeah. I have my regular...
Fascinating creatures, Daedra.
Well, I agree, but that does not mean that they are fit for study. I would say the opposite, actually. So, this is just a neat little dock. Okay. I was kind of hoping for, treasure of any kind. Crafting materials, loot, you name it. But, I suppose experience will do. You have my experience booster on, so I should get the ball started. What exactly were you trying to do? Saint Archer?
Never thought I'd have the chance to study one of those up close.
Ah, no. What, the Saints and the Seducers? Really? There are way more exciting creatures on the paper. Like even regular Dromora is considerably more interesting than the Saints and the Seducers. Unless you're really looking into Qa'Rajh's lore. So one of these guys is gonna come back, so we don't have to fight them both at the same time. Nope. Dungeon
Just spotted
blocker.
another way varieties of Daedra is wrong.
Don't be a nerd right now. I'm guessing I blocked a number of times inside of a dungeon. Nope. Qa'Rajh. Yeah. I seem to remember the original color variation being a bit more beige, but then again that was in Deadlands. So a creature of the runes David. And unlike the Saints and the Seducers, Qa'Rajh to be found in more or less any Daedric realm. Which essence, I believe you could find them that are friendly in
So
the
tired of the
realms
fighting.
of,
Why can't we all just talk?
for example, Asura or Meridia. Or at least one that's vehemently against undead. You want to talk? Okay, let's talk.
He left us. Why did he leave us? Let's go. Let's go. Can't keep the Archmage waiting.
Yep, losing your mind. Well, this is wow, holy hecky becky. That's, bigger than I thought. At least the mappable part.
This is not what we agreed to, mad god. Leave this place.
Careful, mage. Remember who you're talking to. Our mortal friend has arrived. Be quiet now, Shally. Adults talking. Ah, good. You and I can have reasonable conversations. Shalador's just too old and crotchety for me.
What are you doing here, Qa'Rajh? We had a deal.
Do you know, funny thing about deals. They're really the sorts of things you should get in writing. I said if you completed the trials, you could find the island. The portals to deepest oblivion scattered here and there. A sort of bonus.
So this is another trial.
If you want to see it that way, sure. It's another trial. I'm sure you and Velasquez... Oh, hello, dearie. I'm sure you'll have no problems closing the portals. Honestly, I'm surprised the Mistress of Incunabular didn't see this coming.
Why are you so focused on
No
us?
reason at all. What are you implying? That my choice to curse the books was a calculated move? That crazy old Qa'Rajh knew there were only a handful of people in the guild that could do the work she did? Oh,
Yep.
madness.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sure you'll figure it out. You outwitted daffy old Qa'Rajh, right? Anyway, pull the crystals to close the portals. Have fun. See you soon.
Wait, what did you mean about that? So, are you going to react now, or are we just going to let this live?
Damn it! What was I thinking? Attacking the Prince of Madness?
Qa'Rajh said something about Velasquez and the curse he put on the books.
Wait, Adept. You're not making sense. What do you mean? Qa'Rajh put that curse on those books to slow us down. Make the task more time-consuming.
He said he knew there were only a few people in the guild that could translate the
Then,
books.
the curse was meant to put the books in front of Velast. She was meant to read them. Adept, this is very worrying. But we need to deal with this after the island is safe.
What about Velasquez?
She'll be with you. She'll be fine for the moment. Velast, go with our friend here to close the portals. The Adept will keep you safe.
What will you be doing?
Qa'Rajh left a powerful ward on this building. I'll need a few moments to crack it open. Go. I should be done here by the time you return.
I'll see it done. Where are we?
Go. Close the portals. I will see this
That's
done.
why it was such a big area. Oh, great. Hi! Hi! Nope. I don't think she's helping us. Oh! You guys are being curse. Very nice of you to both come and join me,
I
though.
always thought my combat spell work was theoretical.
Oh, she did help. Well, forget I said anything last. So far, she's proving more helpful than Shalador. thing. Only when given direct orders from Lord Qa'Rajh can the saints and seducers put their differences aside. Let's see. I want to take this one first, then we can basically circle around.
Fascinating creatures, Qa'Rajh.
Yes. You're gonna run away, you mean? Yes. But am I gonna let you? No. That will never not be satisfying, knocking an enemy on their behind like that. Hello, Qa'Rajh. I see a crystal. I need the one that we need. You know, for as sizable as they are, Qa'Rajh aren't really that. I'd say an opium is more dangerous.
Never thought I'd have the chance to study one of those up close.
Qa'Rajh? Really? Those are very common. It's relatively so. So, what is the trick? Oh! That! Those are the trick. Right, well. Hello? Oh, there we go. The pillar is the way. But also they seem to be pulling out of. Which is good. That means I just have to basically weaken it and wow, okay. Why is there a poor crystal? Oh. That's a very bright crystal. Oh, the shimmering thing was the portal. Of course. Of course. Hello. You are in my way.
Go around!
A jump and a spin. Fascinating. I don't know if it was effective, seeing as, you know, one of you died.
Is there anything good about these things? Any light or hope?
Yes, if you can catch the seducers or the saints and split them apart, thinking that the saints or the seducers, respectively, are going to get more glory out of whatever mission they're currently on, you could potentially put them against the other side. Also, I do not like Flappy impersonators. This is not a cosplay. You will never compete with Flappy, as Flappy can return. You cannot. At least, not anymore. Is there stuff up there? It doesn't look like it, honestly. Just like the one below the bridge, I doubt there's going to be much of value. Okay. So there's a soldier to the left or the right. Ah, there you are. Gotcha. Oh, no wonder you were hiding. Those of you from up here.
So many. So much pain and anger.
Pretty good.
Death.
Yes, welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online. Let me guess, another archer? No! It was unguarded. Okay. Oh.
Were we kidding ourselves? Can we ever truly be free of war?
Nope, not really. But the sentiment is good, which is, you know, a start. Gotta start somewhere. And if there is at least one believer, then there is more than zero. And perhaps that is all that is needed to keep it going. Oh! Watcher. I tried going meaty with those last time. Went fairly well. I wouldn't say it went. Doesn't look like you can do much, mate. What are you... Wait, is he too big to get out through the door and because he's not technically flying? He can't get through? Is that what it is? Oh, now he's second. That's just the time. I'm not complaining. It's nice when they go easy on you.
If I ever get a good night's sleep, I'd love to write a paper about these things.
Guild Vault and Baggery? That sounds... Baggery. Are you a... cut purse? Haha, get it. It's Baggery and... you have bags.
Well, that was
Purses.
exhausting. No more, Daedra, all right?
I mean, if you can stay here, you can decide what you let in. That's probably not a good idea, seeing as you stay assuring. So, eek. But perhaps this will, like the Earth Forge, eventually become a Mages Guild essential. You know, as intended. The road to get there, I'll expect a little longer than that. Ooh. Boop. Would have been cool if this island had, like the Shivering Isles,
Just keep coming. Haven't we killed them all yet?
No, we have not, because we have not scoured out the island completely. So we cannot have killed them all yet. But we're getting there, slowly, but fairly good. And even if it takes some time, well, this work that is thankless, but necessary in its own right. Like the werewolves, they have a pretty quick, albeit it is a protected attack, it is quite quick and difficult to dodge. Soldiers? Yeah. Well, there's two here. Two rogues. Go with those in a barrel. I suppose you could call that from the side. You didn't really jump over me, which I think was your intention, so I don't know. Wait, didn't you just die? Oh, you were hurt. Right, okay. I will forgive you your sudden influx of life.
That last one spoke to me. Did you hear it? It said my name.
It did not. It said to the side. So unless your name is something of to the side, it did very much not. Unless it spoke in a tongue that I did not hear, it absolutely did not say to the side. It absolutely did not say Valaste. What's going on here? Tazak. That's a cool sounding name. Time to die. Oh, you're a melee guy. You're a regular old Gamora, huh? Oh. Not a dangerous one of that, I think. Get yourself back on! Woo. And like... Have you dealt with it?
What did we do that for? It looked so friendly.
I most certainly did not. It had a giant axe swinging at my face. Can we talk?
Sparkly crystals sparkle in the sun, rays of light from everyone.
Yeah. Going kind of cuckoo. So what would be the fastest? Probably actually going through here. Your announcement of intrusion is not welcome. Stay down. Ah! Why did I... Nope. We're gonna deal with that straight away. I'm not happy with it. Get... waste. Ha! What a waste. Get it? Because... I know. Oh, what was the other one? That was a jerkin, wasn't it? So that is chess. Yeah, I'm never gonna wear that. And it's not researchable, so get out of here! Archer! You're the, I'm gonna bat. Oh, where you run to?
To the side!
Nah, you do not run. You fall, and then you die. Or you die and then you fall. I am not picky in that regard. Why didn't the other one notice? Were you just not friends with these people? Since you just kind of left them behind? Yes, you are not as great as my Flappy, though the abilities that you have, I would be thankful if Flappy could do as well. But she cannot. Still, though, Flappy is superior. No matter how and which way you look at it. I thought I reached to block that, but I guess I didn't. There we go. Ah, hi! Why? I have too much of an itchy trigger finger when it comes to picking up things. You know, because I want all the loot. But as much as I want all of the loot...
Have you always been like this? I could have sworn you were taller before.
That's unfair. I'm a Khajiit. Khajiit are not usually that tall. Well, unless you are a sentient rat, it tends to be pretty big. Nice jump to death. It's down here. Is it in? Oh no, it's out. Well, just skip. Can I? What? Oh, you guys.
Monkey rum butter, the butter so dark, not sweet and creamy, the contrast is stark.
And the other twos are all together. Hello! Slap. Boop. I will take your gold. No. I almost called him Shelly. I don't think he would have appreciated that. You wanna run?
The buzzing is louder
You probably
and louder
should have.
and louder. Stopped. Stopped. It's all right now.
No, it is very much not. Oh boy. So, about that ward. It seems to still be there.
Thanks to you, the island is ours. Now you'll just need to claim the hall and kick Qa'Rajh back to the Shivering Isles.
I need to claim the hall. What about you and Ballast?
I've put a crack in his ward, but no more. The Mad God's power is formidable, even here. You and Ballast may enter. I may not. Just make sure to watch after her. I can see the state she's in.
Wouldn't it be better to leave her out here with someone who is very much capable with magic? You know, like you? I get that she's allowed to enter, and I'm only an adept of the Mage's Guild. But even with magic, if you knock your head at something enough, it's gonna crack. Whether that's your head or the thing you're cracking your head at. As we dealt with the portal, she began to get more agitated, raving.
I feared the Mad God may have gotten the better of us. But perhaps something can be done. Go inside. Deal with Qa'Rajh. We've come too far to be put off by his tricks now.
I'll take care of him.
You can do this, Adept. You've proven yourself that you're up to this.
Exactly.
Good luck.
Exactly why I thought.
I'm coming, Uncle Shale.
Oh. Well, that's just great. Yeah, nope. Confront Qa'Rajh. Ah. So, Haskell. But where is she?
Ah, my favorite mortal. Shalador finally figured out how to let you in. You're here to kick me out, I know. But you know, fighting isn't really my thing. Haskell?
Do I have to fight Haskell? Defeat Haskell. Okay. Well, if that, I did wonder why he had a staff on him. He don't usually. Well, before I start fighting, I'm gonna go looting. You really shouldn't be burning books like that, or any other way for that matter. Oh, it was just a drink. I was like, searchable? Okay, Haskell, let's see what you can do. You gonna summon, or... Yeah, you're gonna summon.
Haskell? Oh, Haskell! Show them what the Wabbajack can do.
Ow!
The pigs, Haskell! Toss those huggable, squeezable piglets!
I'm probably not supposed to stand in that. Okay. Oh!
Now you've gone and done it. All right, that's enough. Break it up, you two.
Enough with the games, Qa'Rajh. Are you going to relinquish the island to us or not?
All right, settle down. I'll just gather me things and go. Blast! Dearie, why don't you come over here?
Uncle Sheo, are we going somewhere?
Yes, little one. You're coming with me. Home to the Shivering Isles. Won't that be nice?
Mad God, stay back! The lost isn't yours to take!
Isn't she though? I can see it on her face. I can smell it in the air. She's crazy! Mad! A lunatic! All that time with Uncle Shield's stories, and she's got the urge to visit the Isles! My Shivering Isles!
I do. I want to go with Uncle Sheo. He's got the butterflies. I love butterflies.
I got a flabby! Oh.
This is a conundrum. Riddle. Choice. I tell you what, Mortal. Why don't we let you decide? Should Velas stay, or come with me to the dear old Isles? In fact, let's sweeten the deal. You decide she stays, I'll cure her. That's right. Uncle Sheo will make her sane again. Boring old Velast, whose only friends are books. Oh, dear.
And if the adept decides she goes with you?
Well, as it happens, I have one more book here. I'd give it to you in exchange for Velast. It's called...
Isn't Velasquez the only one that can read them, basically?
Folium Discognitum.
Qa'Rajh, you bastard! You throw the folium back in my face after all these years!
Wrote it myself. It's a delightful little artifact. It imbues the reader with the knowledge of madmen. It's very powerful. Worth, 4 or 5 of those sky shard things you adventurers are always looking for.
So it's worth a skill point and turn. So 1 point,
She goes
666 skill point.
You,
I don't know.
Martin, become much more powerful.
You know, you're starting to sound like Clavican's Vial. Well, I want to talk to Velasquez first because
Uncle Sheo wants to take me to the Shivering Isles. So wonderful. The butterflies.
he's not
they'll
interested
be
in becoming
everywhere.
sane.
And he has so many books.
Velasquez says if you stay, you can become sane again.
But Uncle Sheo, he will keep me warm and he will keep me safe and I'll have so many friends to play with. Books are my friends, did you know?
I did. Even when you were sane, that was fairly obvious. But there's this thing with David Princes. Some more than others, but when they are done with a toy, you're either forgotten or discarded. Qa'Rajh, we don't forget, we discuss.
Adept, if I stay, I don't know if... But perhaps with him I'll be happy. Happy like the butterflies. They flap their wings.
Look at Flappy! She's doing that just right now. Right, I'll stand literally. Hold on, this might take some finagling. Flappy, come here. Flappy, come here. Flappy, cooperate. Thank you, Flappy. See, there is wings in your face, Ballast. Wings. Flap, Flappy, albeit it's not a butterfly.
Adept, you cannot listen to this offer. This is the exact same offer Qa'Rajh made me when I first lost Eyevea.
What happened?
Life for an archmage is measured in decades, not years. The rituals I performed extended my life, allowed me to continue my work. But eventually even I began to slow down.
And he offered you this folio.
I began work on a powerful artifact, a key to the inner workings of life itself. Glamouril. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, I reached a critical juncture where even my knowledge and power failed me. I needed more.
And in the bargain you lost Eyevea.
Yes. I'd read all of the Accords of Madness. I knew the lessons of King Lyrandir, Leopold Arseno, Darius Shano, and still I failed. Don't make the mistakes we did, Adept. Reject this madman's offer.
Well, that was fairly easy because he is making an offer like Clavicus Vile, basically saying, you can become more powerful, but there's a catch. And I'm like, I don't really care about being that much more powerful. I'm decent as I am. So, yeah.
Admit it. You're surprised, weren't you? The look on your face was precious.
Well, that was mostly because you were really drawing out your sentences quite extensively. I am ready to make my decision.
Right! A mortal making a decision! Free will and agency! Now then, does the last stay become sane again and live her life out here? Or does she go with me and you receive the power of the Folium Discognitum? Which will it be?
I want you to cure the last.
Ha! I knew you wouldn't take the book! Could see it in your eyes. Oh well,
You probably
can't
would
blame
have said-
Uncle Sheo for wanting to give his favorite niece a good home now. As you wish, mortal. I'll undo what's been done to her. The mortals decided to let the last stay. So, this is where I say my goodbyes. Mortal, nice working with you. Shalidor, never change. The last, sorry dear, say goodbye to the little dreamling. The Prince of Madness doesn't stay where he's not wanted. Except when he does. But in this case, he doesn't. Until next time, mageling.
It's like a fog has lifted from inside my mind. Adept, I don't know what to say. You've saved me from a fate worse than death.
The lost. Are you?
Yes, I'm all right, Shalador. I'm myself again.
Yes. A life is worth more than a power. Had it been like this was essentially a trolley question. You know, one of those where there's 5 people on the rail. They will be run over if you don't do anything. But if you switch the rails, there's a dog on the other track. But unlike, you know, there are good trolley problems and there are bad trolley problems. The good trolley problems are the ones that make you think, the ones that brings up an ethical discussion, the ones that really get you out there where psychology and it brings you all together. You really have to sort of go into your own, what do I feel is acceptable, and your reasoning behind it. Of course, the trolley problem don't care about your reasoning, but your reasoning nonetheless is why you're making that choice. Now, bad trolley problems, and this was one such as this, and that is the same with Clavicus Vile, is that it pretends to be a good trolley problem. In that, people like dogs, right? Nah, they would definitely kill people to save a dog, right? Nah. And honestly, I don't think most people would, even if those 5 people were total strangers. Yes, I know that pets can have a very dear, but you're ultimately going out on a very, very thin line of rather psychotic line of thinking. So I think this was a bad trolley problem kind of issue. I don't mind because it made the choice very, very easy. That's usually the case with bad trolley problems, is that where the good trolley problem makes it hard to decide because you have to think. Because the best, in quotation marks, solution is not obvious. The best solution is very obvious in a bad trolley problem. So, you know.
Don't worry, Adept. I'll be fine soon enough. Now that you've restored my mind, I just need some rest.
You're welcome.
You've passed the challenges of the Mad God, restored me to sanity, and reclaimed this sanctuary for the Mages Guild. Somehow my thanks seem small in comparison, but you have.
Why do I get a glyph?
Thank
I don't care about the
for
glyphs.
all you've done.
I mean, they're nice, but I really don't care about them. Complete the quest.
I can't stay in here, Adept. Let us speak some more outside.
Ooh, Archmage. Interesting. Okay, we got transported outside. Is someone going to stop the fire? So, Archmage Shalidor. Didn't I just get that achievement already? Shalidor. Oh,
Come
there
here,
you go.
Adept.
I was like,
I have something for you.
well, first off, let me take a look at this staff. Only I wouldn't do that in a quest, but, well, we're pretty much, where you at? Main hand, let's see. Spellbreaker staff, it's a destruction staff. Now, is it? It is slightly better than my standard destruction staff. So this is what I'm talking about. And the same with the prismatic great blade. That its base damage, even though this is supposed to be like this is epic level of weaponry, which is the next highest it can be, the highest is legendary. Despite that, it is only partially better than my weapon used up until then. It's the same level, but it's only like it has a less. It has basically about a 24 damage difference, which isn't a lot. Not even for things at the same level. And this one, mind you, this one is just rare. So this one is one rarity lower than this one. It is nice, and I'll definitely use it because, you know, it is better. What? Oh, no. Off main hand, back up. There we go. Ooh, and it looks cool, so I'll definitely do that. Oh, well, while we're in there, let's go for champion points. See where we are headed in what direction. We got one on either side. So I've begun having this inspiration boost. I really should have picked this one up earlier because this one basically means that whenever I'm getting any inspiration from crafting stuff, I would get more inspiration from crafting stuff. So given that I have been babbling about getting all the 4 technically crafting skills up to level 50 and thus completing them, had I seen this one early on when we got this champion tree, I could have gotten those points much easier. Oh well, it's never too late to go to basically give them that last boost. Let's see here. So preparation. This one is, so I've not yet, I spoke about this in the last one. I have not yet completed it. I am one away from it. But this is basically any non-player attacks. And seeing as I don't play PvP, so I think there's also one which is basically like the same but for player-based attacks. Maybe. Reduces your damage taken by direct damage. No. Critical resistance. That could be nice, but nah. And then over here. Sprint cost reduction by 20. Again, not a big thing. I could go into more bashing or blocking. I'll probably head and finish this one off just because that's nice, and I do tend to block a bit. Also, bashing is also kind of nice, so that might be the next step. But again, it's not really like overly powerful. Okay, Shalidor, what do you have to say?
Adept, you've done so much for the guild. I couldn't let you leave without a final gift. This old archmage has a spell he's been saving just for you.
A gift?
During my time on Tamriel, I developed a very useful spell. A memory charm of sorts. Rather than wasting my time puttering around in libraries trying to find a book, the spell allows me to recall it instantly. If you'll allow me.
Go ahead, Shadow. I don't know how long it works.
Just need a moment to prepare. This spell has proven very handy. Once saved my life when I came up against a rhyming spirit. She demanded every answer to her questions be answered with a couplet. There we go. I'm ready. Call it Shalidor's Library of the Mind. Ha!
But
Shores, bones, I can't thank you enough. In time, the body you and Velast have formed for me will fade. But with this charm, you'll never forget our trials together. I take comfort.
what does that mean?
Are you ready?
I'm ready, question mark?
Then accept the gift of eidetic memory. Remember now every tome, every book, every scrap of paper you have ever read. And remember too, the tale of Eyevea's return to Tamriel, and the story of the adept who made it happen.
Your character now has eidetic memory and will remember all the
be a
notes,
stranger,
books, and
adept.
letters that your character
Eyevea
has
is
read,
another
or
home
will
for you
read.
now,
Go to the
as it is
Lord
for
Library
every
and view your
mage
new
in
collection.
Tamriel.
Oh, that is kind of nice. So that means that I can actually go in, be like, is that inventory? Supplies, maybe? I'm not sure where this is at. Maybe if I read that better, I mean, it was literally just here. Where would that be at? Journal? Law library. Huh. Wait, what? This is just style. Why is this crafting books? There's a lot of stuff here. That was not what I expected. Oh, so it also has stuff like this. Okay. That's cool. I like that. It's a little, you know, perhaps a little, shall we say, chaotic at the moment, but in due time, I suppose it will come handy. Alright, that has been it for this episode. So, in the next one, let me just run it back to the Way Shrine while we talk. So, I had a feeling that, given that Reaper's March was the last one, that it would be closing out the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild as well. Because they were added in from the very, very start. Like, they were meant to be there. And that is partially why I crafted that that thing with the dice. Oh, I mean, I like rolling dice, so it's not just a coincidental and happy thing where it's like, yeah, this works. So, but basically that was in the hopes of getting the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild first. Now, I didn't, but there was like a 50% chance of getting one of them, and I did say that if I got one, I would take the other in succession. So what I will do is... hello? Eyevea? Way shrine? I'm at this way shrine. Yes, I know. I wanted to leave. How do I leave? Oh, has Eyevea now... Cyril there? No, I don't care about Cyril. Go away. But I want to use this way shrine. Can I not use this way shrine? Right, well anyway, I'm going to go back to Vine Dusk and then be more methodical about the quests from there. So, until next time, take care.